Hello friends, this is Barb from Barb and Lynn Budgets, and welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're here. In today's video, I am going to stuff my long-term savings challenges, and I'm very excited because I'm going to finish one of my challenges. So you guys, let's just get started. Okay guys, happy Wednesday. I hope you're all having a wonderful week. I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So $210. And then I have a little change right there. Not a whole bunch. It's $1.90. I've already counted it. So the first thing we're going to work on is debt. Okay guys, I like to start off my videos by putting $25 to debt every week. So that is what I'm going to do here. Last week was very exciting. I got to add $250 extra in from finishing the $5 challenge. But this week we're only putting 25, and that is a-okay. So let's see how much we have now. All right, here's my binder. All right, so far we have paid 1,000, 100, 200, and 300. And now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1. So we do have $100. I'm going to set that back there, and I'm going to get a placeholder because we're going to make a payment. Because every time I accumulate $100, I go ahead and make a payment on my debt. All right, so there's my $100 placeholder. And now we have 1,000, 100, 200, 300, and 400. All right, so we still need $1,044.22 to pay off this debt, but we'll get there. Slow and steady, we will get there. Next up is the 2025 and 2025. Every week I try to put $40 in here. And so these boxes here are $5 each. So I'm gonna go ahead and color in 2 boxes. This row is the larger numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and color these in super fast. All right, so there's $40 colored in. So let's see how much that gives us now in this binder. So this is where I keep the money for the 2025 savings challenge in my shut the box envelope because it's stuck in there. So far we have 1,000 that's already in my Roth IRA. 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 25. So 1,225, which means we have $800 more and we'll be finished. How exciting. I mean, not like it's only going to be tomorrow, but that's very exciting. So, yay. All right, guys, here's where some excitement happens. I'm going to add $30 to my retirement savings challenge that I got from Lisa Grateful Me at the Happy Mailbox Company. And I'm going to go ahead and color these in, and this will complete the savings challenge, you guys. So that makes me super happy. This, I've already put $500 of this towards my Roth IRA. But now I'll be adding 740 more. And then I'm going to start straight away on another savings challenge towards retirement because I want to get as close as I can to maxing out my Roth IRA this year. I probably won't be able to. It's hard for me to save that much money. I am a single mom. I pay all the bills. I don't get child support. I never have. So this is... yeah, it's a big challenge for me to try to put $7,500 or $8,000 or whatever it is to my Roth IRA, but I'm going to put what I can, and that's going to have to be good enough. All right, so let's add this $30 in and make sure we have $1,240, and then we'll ring the bell. All right, so like I said, there's already 500 that's in the Roth IRA. So now we have 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. 11, 20, 40, 60, 80, 12, 20, 30, and 40. So $1,240. Ding, ding, ding. So we're going to add $1 to the ding, ding, ding envelope. How exciting, you guys. I'm so happy that I was able to finish this one. And like I said, I'm going to go straight away into a new one, and I'm going to show it to you really quickly. So this is my next one. This is also by Lisa Grateful Me at the Happy Mailbox Company. It's the same little old people. And I'm going to work on this one. I'm going to make each pig worth $20. And I think when I finish this, it'll be $1,700 if I do each one worth $20. So that's what I'm going to do. But yay, you guys, I finished this first retirement savings challenge. And it's just a testament to slow and steady, you will get there. So next we're going to work on the Jeep Savings Challenge. This is to add money to my car maintenance sinking fund, just so I have, you know, some money saved up in case anything's wrong. Today is Wednesday, so tomorrow I will be taking my Jeep in for the 4th time to the dealer, and let's just hope that they can figure out what's wrong this time. Supposedly they ordered some parts. It took them like 3 weeks to get the parts in. I just don't understand. They have a parts department. Well, anyway, whatever. So each one of these little grill holes was worth $2. I just colored in 5. So I'm adding 10 in, and let's see how much that gives us now. I'm hoping to save $500 to add to my sinking fund. All right, so far we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 83, 10, 11, and 12. So $312. All right, so this is another savings challenge that I am doing to save towards a sinking fund. This is $450 that I'm saving for medical bills. So it will just go into my health sinking fund. I'm adding $30 today. All right. All right, so we're going to add 20 and 30. Look, guys, we only have 1 heart left. I might go ahead and add another 10 and just fill that one in. Might as well, right? All right, so let's see. We will definitely be finishing this on my next stuffing, and that's exciting also. You guys, I started these challenges in January, and I just kept saving in them. A little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. I did have a vet sinking fund. It's back here on the back. They're stapled together. So I was putting $20 at a time here. I was putting $10 here and $10 to car maintenance. When I finished this one, then I took that $20, I added it here. So I've been putting $30 at a time here. And then once this one's finished next week, I'll be adding $40 at a time into my car sinking fund until I finish it. And that's how you do the snowball method. So far in this savings challenge, I have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 30, and 40. So $440. So next up is investments, you guys, and I finished this the savings challenge for July for investments. So I'm just going to add $10 in. That's just because the next one is for August. And I don't necessarily want to start that one yet. So in investments, we have 500, 600 that's already invested, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 700. So I will take the money that I've accumulated in the sinking fund that I do weekly, plus this, and I will add that to Fidelity, and I will buy shares of SCHD, and I will have over 100 now, and I'm very excited. And then I'm going to move on to a new goal, which is going to be 4 different stocks, and I'm going to try to do 25 shares each just to start building other ones up. But yay. Okay, so next up is going to be my emergency fund, and I need my OG book of savings challenges for this one. And in my emergency fund, I'm going to go ahead and do that 13 right there. All right, so I'm just trying to do this. I'm hoping I can do this one more time this year to add another $250 after this one's complete. I think I can do it. So I'm going to put 15 in and take 2 back. So let me get the envelope out here. All right, so there's $2 going back, and I'm gonna just go ahead and put this 15 in, and then we will give it a count. Okay, so far in my emergency fund, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, and 52. So we're less than $100 away from finishing this. All right, guys, so next is the $4,200 savings challenge that I got from Lisa Grateful Me at the Happy Mailbox Company. And the way that I do this is I go row by row. We're on this purple row right here, and then I roll a 20-sided die, and whatever I roll, that's what we save. So let me go ahead and roll and see what we get. Oh, we got a 4. So that 4 is already done. I'll go down to this purple one and color this 4 in, and we're gonna go again. All right. And we got a 3. Geez Louise. All right, so we'll do this one, and that will be $7. We're gonna go again, but let me put the 7. 5, 6, and 7. And we got an 8. So we'll do this 8 right here. It's making me nervous, guys. So that will be 15. So I can put these 2 back and take a 10. So now we have 15, and I'm gonna go one more time. And I got a 7. Okay, so we'll do the 7 right here. And we'll stop right there, and that is perfect. So 5, 6, and 7. So we're adding in 10, 15, 20, 21, and 22. And let's see how much that gives us now. You guys, I've been working on this for a very long time, but like I said, slow and steady, we'll eventually get there. And now that I'm finishing up some challenges, well, pretty soon, I'll be able to start adding more money into this, and hopefully I'll be able to fill the bigger ones, and that'll make it go much faster. So we have 1,000, 500, 600, 700 that's already in the Roth IRA. So 17, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 18, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, and 54. $1,854. And like I said, we still have a long way to go, but you guys, eventually we will get there. All right, next up is this binder. And I do have a few D-books here. I have 4. So we'll put those in the D-books in just a second. But first, I do have some change over here. And I know that I have $1.90 because I've already counted it. So let me move this binder out of the way. All right, so we do have $1.90 open right there. So we'll go ahead and mark it off. And then we'll put this $1.90 into the jar. And that will be it for the penny challenge this week. And you know that makes me happy because this is not my favorite challenge to do. I thought I was going to love this, and I do not. All right, let me make sure that's it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put it into the jar. Okay, guys, so we just got about that much on the bottom, and we'll just keep saving until it's full again, and then I'll take it to the bank and roll it up, and hopefully we'll be able to finish it sometime soon. All right, guys, so next up is the B bucks, but like I said, we only have D's. We don't have any B's, but here for the D's, let's see what we got. We're adding in 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, so this is gonna go towards debt, you guys. Let me set that there. Yay! Let me bring the bell back. I think we have to ring the bell. All right, so we're gonna put another $1 into the ding, ding, ding for finishing that $25. And that money is gonna go to debt. That makes me happy. Yay, I'll get to color in another one. All right, moving right along. I don't have K-Bucks this week. And now we're gonna come up to the Save 2000. And I have a tracker for this. So here's my savings challenge from April's fresh start. And we're gonna add 20. That's what so the way I do this is I give myself $50 a week for buffer, and whatever I don't spend out of the buffer, I'm gonna add to this and try to accumulate $20 because $2,000, not 20. I'm going to try to accumulate $2,000. I need to slow down because my son plays rugby for his high school, and next year they're going to go international, and I'm going to have to pay for that. So I'm hoping that I'm able to finish this and probably a different savings challenge so that I can save up to send him to wherever they're going to go. They've been to Japan, they've been to France, they've been to all different places, and I think he deserves to go. So I'm going to try to save my buffer every week and let him go if I can. So far I've saved 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45, which is not a ton, but that's okay because we just started this and we'll be able to save into it every other week whenever, so my buffer is every time I get paid. It's not every week. So every 2 weeks, basically. Next up is this Save with Judy. It's a savings challenge that we do weekly with her. And there's a lot of people in the budgeting community that do this. This was a freebie. And it's basically $25 a week. And at the end of the year, you'll accumulate $300. So I'm enjoying this. I think it's a lot of fun, and I'm adding this $5 in. So let's see how much that is going to give us now. So far we have 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, and 70. So 170 out of 300. And you guys, it seems like we just started this. Time is definitely flying by. Okay, friends, last but certainly not least is the $1 and $5 savings challenge. So I did finish the $5 savings challenge last week, and I took this $250 and put it towards debt. And I don't have a $5 bill this week, but I do have ones. So we're going to go ahead and add 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I guess I could have put a 5 in, but that's okay. I'll just mark off the ones. So once this is finished, it'll be $50, and that $50 will go towards debt also. So this is just an easy way to accumulate 1s and 5s and put it towards debt. So in the $1 savings challenge, I've accumulated 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and 37. And like I said, when I get to 50, it'll be finished, and then that $50 will go to debt. Okay, friends, so speaking of debt, we're going to go ahead and add this $25 and color off another circle. So that's very exciting. So we'll be starting this off, our next $100 payment, with this $25. And what I'm going to do is this $100 that I'm going to put into the bank, I'm going to go ahead and take 20 and 5, and I'll put these $25 singles into the bank when I make this payment this evening. So yay, we're going to start off debt with another 25. And I'm not going to count it again. I'll just put the 25 in here, and we'll be able to count it next week. But I just wanted you guys to see that that's what I'm doing. So you guys, that's all I have for you. Very exciting that I was able to finish the retirement savings challenge. Yay! Exciting I was able to put an extra $25 to debt. This has been a good week, and I'm super excited. So thank you so much for watching my video. I will see you guys soon. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and go ahead and subscribe. I would appreciate it. All right, guys, please remember, Jesus loves you so much, and so do I. And I'll see you soon. Be blessed. Take care, you guys. Bye.